indecisiveness is when you've got a decision to make, like, should you move? Should you break up with this girl? Should you do this? Should you do that? And you often just keep playing around the options in your mind without ever actually coming to a good decision and taking action, which means that your mind gets stuck in this weird loop, like this negative cycle, which is so mentally demanding. Like, you probably know there's a phrase called decision fatigue. And that's when, you've got to make decisions and your mind just gets like kind of weakened by doing that. But when you're indecisive, you're getting decision fatigue like around the clock. And it's literally fatiguing. So I've had this before previously. I remember there was a girl that I was dating that I was indecisive about wanting to break up with her. Like, I wanted to, but I didn't want to go through the breakup feeling and everything. And I carried that relationship on for years. Imagine years of indecisiveness, years of decision fatigue, where almost every single day in your mind, you're thinking, should I break up with her or not? Worst period of my life. Indecisiveness it's like a weird habit, isn't it? Because, you were probably expecting me to just say like, oh, video games and, like normal worldly things. But this is the one that I think is quite unique, and it's something that I've experienced myself. I'm not very good at making decisions generally. Like, I want to be better with that. And so often, like, it's really nice that I've got a friend who helps me with this. But indecisiveness will kill your momentum, mess you up mentally, give you decision fatigue and everything. It's not a good thing, man. So how do you solve it? Well, the best strategy to make a decision is to write it all down. And it's so much better. I know this is going to seem weirdly practical, but I promise you it's so much better to write it on paper with a pen than it is to write it on a PC. Just writing it on a paper and writing all of the decisions and the facts and everything that's related to the decision just makes it so much clearer. And suddenly it's like you've made the problem so specific that now you can actually choose the best decision to go forth. Usually when it's all in your mind, your brain and your thoughts is all muddled up that you can't even make a good decision. You settle on one, but then you bounce back because your brain changes and your feelings dictate your decision making, which isn't a good thing. We don't want to be like that at all. When you write it all onto paper and you write down the cold, hard, logical, analytical facts of the situation, suddenly it's like you have so much more ammunition to help you make this decision.